to wait 1 minute, usually. Oh, by the way, those are some of the several contents, several subject here, several segment here. Hold on a second. Oh, by the way, ABC Network, thank you the other times. Your inspirational, amazing, good shows too, all the times. Okay, hold on a second. It's gonna start like 1 minute later because it's usually cut off. Yeah, usually it's cut off first 1 minute, so we have to do some of the redo and do. America. Oh, okay. USA. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, anyway, the singing part is already. You have a great day all the time, and God bless America. Hold on a second. Okay, it's 1 minute. Wait a second. I'm gonna start over and so we do this too. Hey, you are great. By the way, some of those like raised hand. You are great. You are doing great all the time. You guys are on the broadcast or everywhere. Live streams too. Or those some of the hundreds. Some of those like hundreds. Yeah, kind of like different. Because of the light. Light is dark. Anyway, some of those 100 articles or any of those kind of magical articles from the ancient studies, those are interesting too. Alright. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. So some of the little shout out to some of the good people is a hi to the ABC Network shows too. You are sure. You guys, the other times sure. Even like ugly videos sure. Those are awesome. Those are amazing shows. I loved it so much. Thank you all those inspirational, amazing, good jobs there because it's also give everybody a good inspiration as an entertainment. Some of the entertainment show too, and yeah, People's Magazine. Their pictures in the front of the magazines also always give me a good inspiration, a good times there. Some of the other story, some of the other blog time is some other part of the talk is some of the news about those baseball game, the incident. Okay, this part is gonna be quick because this is also like an entertainment showtime. We talk about entertainment on this channel, but sometimes other things too. But so anyway, we probably need some of those criminals internet checkup too. Maybe those criminals are checking up a woman's or girl's blogs or a normal internet site too, and they get the hint or they get from those criminal things. So it's gonna be a good psychoanalyzing and a good criminal analyze. Some of those bad criminal people. Maybe FBI should check what they saw on the internet before, few days before, 1 week before, or a day before, or a few hours before, what they used on the internet. Those are some of the other blogs, some of the ideas, or some of the advice. And other chat time, other blog time. Okay, I have to check some of the other like good news media or the news or anything too later. Anyways, yeah, thanks for some of the private comments or private chat and leaving the voice message. Some of the good people and good friends too. This RCE, E like Eric, or E like R, Ek, or Aaron. Yeah, all those people, those are my favorite names. They're wonderful. Like Aaron, Eric, hi. And thanks for this ELF. Other people on some of the private community or organizations. They are talking. What is that called? Okay, Ukiwa in the JP language. By the way, Ukiwa in the JP language is like a floating sewer. Taylor Swift put a picture before, and that was some other on the articles too. I read it before. Like floating stuff we use. Those around the circle looks like a donut. What's the name of that? I don't know. I have to check. Or do I like the, okay, other times some of the, I took a note, some of the, do I like those like floating toys that we use in the ocean or pool? Yeah, I like that. Those are cute, those are sweet. But thanks for this private, some of the other comments there. Thanks for the comment. And yeah, thanks for the private comments too. I mean, in persons, a personal comments too. And other blog part, other story part is okay, I took a notes, and that some of the other notes of the other day is talking about the homeless shelter in some of the cowboy state around the Route 66 area. I was in some of the shelter, not in a homeless shelter, but I was gonna do some of the volunteer tour for the other shelters or some things involving some of the community while I can work something. At that time, some of the other areas of visa was not really ready, but I could do some of the other involving the other organizations for the other things other than some of the other visa things or other visa works or anything. So yeah, I had some of the gossip. I think I had some of the talk doing some of the volunteer. So I was gonna do some of the volunteer in those Route 66 area, some of the states, a homeless shelter. Oh yeah, and I was gonna go ride in some of my friend's car and go to some of those shelter. Couldn't do that, couldn't achieve that because we had to do some of the other errands. Ended up couldn't do that. But I think I saw some of the homeless shelters outside on the street, outside around those streets. It was my first experience before in my life. Pretty much I never knew there are things called homeless shelter. I never watched it before. So pretty much I was surprised. That was around after the college time. And yeah, kind of a surprising experience. But also interesting. I never got to go inside the shelter as a visiting. I think it's need a process. And we have to get some of the permissions. But many people also did some of the volunteers like that too. It was some of the interesting stories of the past. Yeah, thanks for hanging out on here. And some people are here too, and some of the replay viewers too. And you can definitely contact me on the DM on the Twitters, or maybe Twitter. Maybe we cannot really trust because maybe it can be a hack or something. Maybe from other sources. I can contact you or you can contact me too. This can be really easy. I love you. Oh, America, look God, Jesus, Lamb of God. Jesus, every day and today too. And bless all those people who protected everybody. And also, in some of those baseball games, some other people protected other people really good. So that's a good thing. Thank you, Jesus, for that too. And everybody and other lots of good people on the broadcast or Periscope and many other community organizations too. Alright, love you. All those, thanks for hanging out on here, and we should talk in person too. As a summer, as good friends around everywhere. Alright. What I did is the ocean sound is you're not really sure, but that's the song. Under the sea, such a great time we have all the time. Beautiful ocean, we are such a bad time. A beautiful ocean, we love all the time.